Baker on the line. Morning, Cheryl.
And I know where you're going here.
You know. I mean, if there was prizes given out for predictability, I reckon I'd probably win first time. Anyway, we are so excited. First of all, thanks for having a little chat with us. We're very excited to talk about the show next week. But everybody knows you from the good old days of Bucks Fizz. And here's a confession now. I had a Bucks Fizz poster of you getting your skirt off, and back in the day, happy days.
I thought you were the one.
It was me. Yeah. Can I have my money back now? It's getting a bit worn. I mean, I'm hearing and reading on the grapevine that you're still out there, still performing, still enjoying it.
Yeah, I still work with Mike and Jay. We have to call ourselves, excuse me, we have to call ourselves formally of Bucks Fizz because we don't own the name, but we still do festivals and 80s weekends, and we're doing some festivals abroad as well this summer, so it's going to be good. Oh,
that sounds great. I actually remember, because what people probably don't realise is back in the day when Sky Television first came on, you were a judge on a talent competition on there.
Yeah, that's right. And that's how come I got to have a Sky dish, because it was Keith Chegwin who was the host.
Yeah.
And because they were trying to encourage people to turn to Sky, or to have Sky as well as the normal channels.
Yeah.
He used to give dishes away. Shall we give Cheryl a dish? Yeah, go on, let's give her... All the audience would applaud. And that's how I got my dish in the first place.
Wow.
So it's very clever marketing, really.
That's come a long way since then.
Yeah, hasn't it gone quite a long way?
Just kind of looking at the sort of history of your career, and there's one show that I think you should do that you haven't done yet. Just one more programme that I would like to see you on.
What's that?
I'm a celebrity! Get me out of here!
I think you would be absolutely brilliant in the jungle. What do you reckon?
I would. I love the jungle. It's my favourite viewing of the year. I absolutely love it. I don't like Big Brother.
Nah.
I was asked once, would I like to do Big Brother? Now, whether they would have chosen me, because I'm sure lots of people get put up for it, but I said, no, I don't want to do it. I think Big Brother brings out the worst in people. And
it does.
I'm a Celebrity brings out the best.
And the trouble with Big Brother, I think people are in there, they've got a game plan, and they're just trying to get airtime. They're not being themselves. But I think you, honestly, if you ever get the opportunity, and just think you could work with Ant and Dec, I mean, how much better does it get?
I know, aren't they great? I love them. I love them. And I did years ago when they were just on Saturday morning television with Cat
Deely?
Yeah, Cat Deely,
yeah.
That's it. I did a thing where I had to pretend that I was their mum or something, and it was lovely. They're such lovely boys,
yeah.
And I'm so thrilled for them. You know, they are. The people love them as much as they used to love Morecambe and Wise. You know, so.
Oh, they are great. I mean, it's fantastic Saturday night telly. Anyway, listen, we better chat about the show, which is coming to Norwich next week.
Yes.
You are Mrs. Cunningham.
I am, the iconic Mrs. Cunningham from Happy Days.
I mean, you must have been a huge fan of the show when it was on.
Of course. I mean, from the mid-70s to the mid-80s it ran, and it was the television show that everyone came home to watch, because we didn't have Sky Plus and we didn't have video players. Well, I didn't anyway. So you had to be sitting in front of the telly. You just wouldn't miss it. It was one of those shows. It was like in the later 80s. It was the Dallas of its day, you know, where you just wouldn't miss an episode. So when I'm surprised it took so long to come to the stage, but I'm thrilled. And when they rang and said they're looking for someone to play Mrs. Cunningham in Happy Days the musical, would you be interested? I leapt at it, absolutely leapt at it. I thought, what a great part to play.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll have great fun with that. And the whole, I mean, if you go back, it was a much simpler time, and people, I think we take ourselves a bit too seriously now. People just had a good laugh back in those days.
Yeah, and it was good sort of family fun. It wasn't, a lot of humour now has turned to a bit smutty and a bit, you know, rude, and it wasn't like that. It was real innocent fun, and just, I mean, for the Fonz, just to be able to go, eh, and people laugh at it, you know, and fortunately, it's transferred absolutely from the television to the stage with all the same, you know, the guttural noises that Fonzie made in the television programme. Ben Freeman emulates those and gets the same reaction from our audience. It's brilliant.
Oh, that is absolutely great. And obviously it's coming to Norwich. Have you appeared? Have you been on the Norwich Theatre Royal stage before?
Yeah, with Bucks Fizz.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
great
I
audience.
There for years. I may have been there with Footloose, the musical. I can't quite remember. That would have been in 2006 or 7. But I'm really looking forward to bringing Happy Days there. It's a great part of the country, Norwich.
So obviously it's coming to Norwich, and we're hearing stories that if all goes well on the tour, it could end up in the West End.
Oh, I'm certain it will go to the West End. I'm absolutely certain. I mean, funny enough, we're having some script changes this Friday, so you're going to be the only slight, just little tweaks, you know. So the week in Norwich will be the even tighter and hopefully better show. You'll be the first people to see it.
Well, the fact that I should have had a walk-on part and Rob Chandler got it, I'm not bitter. I'm fine. I'm over it now. It's okay. But if you hear Rob Chandler tripped over and broke his ankle at the weekend, it'll be me.
And you're taking his place?
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it whatsoever.
It's just coincidence.
Absolutely. OK, we have to make the Bucks Fizz link. It has to be done. I have got my favourite Bucks Fizz track lined up, which is Making Your Mind Up, and it'd be fantastic if you could just introduce this for us.
Well, this song and Velcro changed my life. It's Making Your Mind Up by Bucks Fizz.
Bless your cotton socks. Have a fantastic time in Norwich, and we really appreciate you chatting to us.
Thanks. Looking forward to seeing you.
I shall come and say hello.
Please do.
So Cheryl Baker joining us live. Bucks Fizz on North Norfolk Radio Daytime. That was fun.
These happy days are yours and mine. These happy